I'm all excited right now. I'm about to do the interview with my friend Tin. He one of my good friends. I know him for a long time. Okay, so right now we're gonna go into the one of the Asian market to pick up the food, and uh, so we're gonna pick up everything that's similar to what we have inside. So this is the market. It's called Tang Phát, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. It's called Tang Phát supermarket. Okay, so earlier we went to the other market, the Asian market. We couldn't find all the stuff that we supposed to get, and so now we're going to the Walmart. Hopefully we find some of the stuff that we looking for. Yeah, yeah. So we just finished, picked up all the food and some of the stuff that we need, and now we're heading to the park. Which park are we going to?
Video narrow.
Okay, you can head there and yeah, and see you in a little bit. Hello everyone. So now we're back to the table and we're about to make something delicious that normally in prison we make them, and it's not that easy to find all these ingredients right here. However, we went to a few places and we picked up a lot of stuff that we needed, and I'm gonna pass it on to Tin, and he gonna let us know, explain more about all these items and what he try to do with it.
Thank you, Troy. So usually what we consider like a 5-star meal in prison is we need to have some instant rice, right? Spam, pork rind, right? Soy sauce, some oyster, some instant noodle, some pickle, some hoisin sauce right here, and sriracha is a must because that's like the closest thing that, like when we eat food, when we taste sriracha hot sauce, it makes us feel like, oh yeah, we almost on the street, we at home, because we almost grew up on this. And last is the bowl. You know, this is it. We put all our food, rice, everything in the bowl, and along with some spoon to eat. And so those are most of the ingredients we use while cooking some good meal in prison. And the only big difference now is, instead of making the food inside prison cell, we make it the food in the park now. You know, with trees, with kids. We have a lake on the background, like we smell like freedom. It's so great just to be able to be in this environment and just make some food that's so simple but at the same time tastes so good. What do you think of that, Troy?
Perfect picture for us. I couldn't add more than this. As this it's like a dream come true.
A dream come true making a spread in the park.
And by the way, the reason we use plastic bowl because that's the only thing that we get inside. Okay, so now we're gonna make the rice first. Tin, how are you gonna do it, Tin?
So when we were still in prison, normally we would cook everything inside a hot pot, a plastic hot pot, to be exact. But that would take way too long. So for time's sake, we're going to actually use a frying pan and an actual propane cooker for time's sake. But it would taste the same. So normally, we cook the rice first in the hot pot, of course. Then we will crunch up the noodle. So we'll mix it with the rice. Because when we were in prison, rice it's pretty pricey. So we try to like make it last, right? So by making our rice last, it makes it with noodle. So we could be full after a meal at the same time. We have more rice to eat later on.
It's actually a really good combination.
Yeah, it
Mixed
tastes pretty
rice
good
and
too.
noodles, yeah. So now I'm breaking all this pieces and stuff together, breaking apart.
Looking
Just
good,
enough
right?
water.
Yeah, you look good. Is it?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
See it. See it. So while we do that, normally also we get the meat ready, meaning like the oyster and spam and stuff like that. So
Oh, yeah. This is normally we use it for a knife to cut
Yeah.
meat.
we gotta make it work.
This really reminds me of
Yeah. I said the only difference is we actually making this at the park. Just for the record, we don't miss prison, but we just kind of miss the food that we used to make in there. It's like almost like home cooked meal.
I think cooking inside is like one of the most peaceful moments that we can get in there.
That and also like it tastes way better than prison food.
I think it's boring. Add the noodle.
Hell.
Pork rice very popular inside. Everybody use them. Doesn't matter what race. Everybody use pork rice. Chili and meatballs.
No, we actually should. We gonna fry the meat on the pan, dude.
I think the meatball will be faster.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the meat,
coming like all the swan, ducks, and what else? They coming for food right now. We were
They smell the
surrounded.
food.
Let's show them a little bit. They waiting. They waiting for lunch. Okay, so should we take it out? Put it out. Or maybe put it on the bowl. Come out.
No, we don't fry the meat.
Go in there.
So normally we let the rice and noodle soak in a plastic tumbler until everything come together. Everything is like cooked because everything is instant, right? So normally we let it sit for like 5 minutes, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So it cook real good. Oh, we almost forgot. We're supposed to put the pork rind in the rice. So the rice and noodle can soak up all the flavor from the pork rind. So we should fry the. So the other thing too, like I mentioned earlier, we normally cook everything in a hot pot, but that would take too long. So when we were still in prison, normally we would like make like a fire bomb, right? Maybe toilet paper or something like that, and we used to cook um, in a metal locker or something, or a table, something that is metal surface. Um, but this would do the job too. That was the oyster. Next, Trey's gonna add some seasoning. Hoisin sauce first. Soy sauce.
This soy sauce is low in sodium, so you can use more.
Gotta watch out for our health.
It's right at the end.
Like normally in we are only like half of the seasoning pack because each of the seasoning pack in the instant noodle is
Very bad.
have a lot of calorie, like cholesterol. Like we try to be more healthy in this.
Still have left.
We save half and the other half for the next cooking.
This is fried oil.
Fried onion, yup. Stir it up a little bit. It's actually look real good.
We can add some more, little bit more hoisin sauce. We don't have no jelly. Normally we use jelly in there, like we put jelly peanut butter.
To make it like give it a little sweet and
Sugar.
spicy.
Yeah. So
Flavor?
Because now we add jelly, we can add some more hoisin sauce.
give a little sour flavor. Little thicken up a little bit. Next is the spam. By the way, spam is in prison is considered a high quality of food.
It is. Only rich people have this kind of food.
Yeah, it's expensive in there. How much was it? Like
$4, something $5.
Yeah.
Little thing.
it's about like $5, maybe $6 for like a can like that.
Yeah. You want to take over?
I didn't know if you guys catch that. There was a couple that walked past. They were laughing at us. They said we recorded this, but it's all right. They probably think we kind of like crazy. So yeah, back to the spam. Yeah, sometime we would like eat half the spam and save half for the next day, because when we were in prison, like we only could buy limit of everything, so we have to make it last like at least a month. So you can imagine, like everything that we buy is limited. That's why we learn how to be conservative. Like we need to conserve everything, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
We all need to be conserved about something, especially with food. Is the rice almost ready, Trey?
Yeah, almost. 2 more minutes.
So probably they wonder why you flip the plastic tumbler upside down. Maybe you should do the honor, Trey.
Okay, so normally when we cook the rice and we put like hot water in the container like this, and so the water is stuck on the bottom. So when you flip over like that, it's evenly create the moisture and help the rice cook more better, because you don't want to have like a lot of water stuck on the bottom, and next thing you know, when you eat later on, you have a lot of stuff on the bottom right here. So when you flip it upside down like that, it's gonna help it mix it better.
Smell good. So, Trey, just for the record too, right? This is actually the first time since I've been out in the community, a little over 3 years. This is actually the first time I'm cooking the food we used to cook in prison.
Me too.
It's just for you all, you know, for the eyes. I think when the rice is ready, we're good to go. It's good to go. Yeah. Almost done the rice. As soon as the rice is done, you know, pour this over the rice, we're good to go. And this is like way faster than the hot pot, right, Troy?
Yeah, way faster. More convenient too.
Very convenient. Man, all the juice soak up. Smack.
Yeah. I think that's
We should turn it off, huh?
yeah.
You turn this off.
Now we're ready to cook.
And the next step, after everything is cooked, the meat and everything, like I say, we need to be conserved in prison. So so when we used to be selling, after the rice is done, we cut it in half because we cannot afford to just eat a big bowl of rice like this. Because when we eat a big bowl of rice by itself, then we gonna run out of rice very fast. So they all go back to being conserved. Where's the spoon? Okay, the rice is split. And also, as you could guess, we split the meat too, you know.
We actually have more meat than we usually do. It's a
Yeah.
lot of meat.
Normally we get like, that's it. But since we out in the free world, we could afford all this right here. Show them the final part, Trey. Look good, right? But wait, we missing one last thing. Sriracha.
Oh.
And by the way, everybody in prison loves sriracha. It don't matter you Asian, black, white, Hispanic, even the correctional officer, the CO, they eat this too. And this is how we cook a 5-star meal in prison.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna get ready for the lunch, and thank you for watching the video. And please subscribe me or join my website. Looking for www.huynh.com. www.huynh.com. And thank you for watching the video.